Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Patty Guggenheim about It's a Wonderful Binge, premiering on Hulu December 9th. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the show.
Yay! Welcome.
I'm so excited to chat with you about this. I mean, this film is literally nonstop. Like, there's laughs every second. Like,
It's wall to wall.
Are we prepared? Like, I don't think we could prepare ourselves.
No, you gotta grab a beer, you gotta grab something, get in there, watch this thing, get ready to laugh. It's wall to wall.
Yeah, but you know what's really interesting about this? This one is kind of almost like, you know how there's two audience members, right? There's like the audience member who's like the active member who's like dialed in like a detective and everything. That's put the phone away. And there's like the passive one who could just have their phone or like just like after a long day of work and everything. Yeah. You think this would be the movie with its wonderful binge, but I feel like you have to be active because you're gonna miss something if you don't pay attention.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I know there's so much going on and there's so many funny things and you don't want to miss anything. And we watched it last night. It was the premiere.
Yeah.
And it helps that it's a theater full of people and you're all there for this. But I didn't want to get up to do anything. I was so focused. And I'm usually kind of a passive watcher if I'm like, tired or whatever. But I was just so into it. And everybody was like so into it and just it flew by. It was just a blast. Yeah.
You and Tony have some amazing stuff in this. Like, it's so good. What is that like kind of working with him? And what are those conversations like with him, like before doing the scenes, like driving up, going to the jail? Like, what are those conversations like with him before actually like doing the scenes? Like, I'm curious about that.
Well, some things we would like to bring in and surprise one another because it's always fun to see in the moment how someone's going to react.
Of course. Yeah.
And then also we did plan a few things or if we did something in a take and then we were like, ooh, I like that. Let's keep that. And Jordan would be great about like listening in and be like, okay, I like that one. Let's do that. Like that again. We would kind of be like, how much pipe could a pipe smoke suck pipe and a pipe smoke could suck pipe, like that whole thing. We would be like, okay, I'll say that one. And then we would kind of like get into a little bit of like figuring it out. But so much of it was just in the moment, playing, just wanting to see what else comes out.
I don't want to go into like super big spoilers, but I'm probably going to release this either on the 9th or a day or two after, but it's not a big spoiler, but I just can't wait for them to see when you guys break into the prison and like just kind of like the distractions. Like, I laughed really hard. Like I mean, I'm not going to talk about the details. I hope you know what I'm talking about a little bit, but
I do.
How do you hold that in? With like Tony, the distractions, like how is that possible?
I think I probably messed up a few takes because I was laughing. Yeah. It was just really wild and fun.
I
Jordan was like, go, just do it, like go do your thing, and that's really fun.
I'm gonna do that with a light switch one day. I'm just gonna go in and just be like, ah.
It'll work.
I swear there were some things in this movie that made me howl, like howl laughing.
Yeah.
So like, I can't wait for everyone to see it.
I know. I want to see what people think. I know.
What is your mindset joining, like being in a movie that there is like familiarity because there was a first, so some characters are kind of returning for a second movie, but...
Are you asking what it would felt like to join the BCU, the Binge Cinematic Universe?
Pretty much, with American High Cinema Universe, whatever you want to call it. I mean, shout out to American High. Can we shout out American High for a second? Because they're the best.
They're the best.
I know.
They're doing it.
They are. There should be a crossover with all the movies. I was talking to Dexter and Zayn about that. Like, there should be like a Binge, Sex Appeal, Plan B, Crush, like crossover.
Yeah, we'll get that cooking.
I know. And it's cool because you've been part of the Marvel kind of cinematic universe with She-Hulk a little bit. So you know how it is I feel like you're preparing for like your character to one day just, you never know, pop up somewhere.
Get in there. Get it in some, trouble.
Yeah.
I think it's really surreal to be in the movie with so many great comedians.
Yep.
Like every single scene, there's just like heavy hitting people and moments.
Yep.
You're just like, every single person is bringing it.
I mean, Tim Meadows, Danny Trejo, Nick Swardson. I mean,
Steve Little. I can't. He's
It's
so fun.
There's a few things. Again, okay. It's not a spoiler. It's more of like something that happened in the movie that I want to talk to you about. That's not really a spoiler, but like the part that made me, okay, I'm putting this out, like the movie, by the time this is out, the movie's out. So if you haven't watched the movie yet,
it's your fault.
Interview. The best part is when Marta and Zayn bump into Danny Trejo, and Danny Trejo's like, I know you. You're my future wife. That's like the best part. That and then Tony like distracting at the jail with like the lights. Those two parts I howled laughing.
I know.
Which is so crazy.
Trying to just everything Steve Little did. And Eduardo is so good. Yes. And just everybody killed it. Truly.
What is your favorite thing about being like a storyteller and like an actor? Like, is there something you like about it the most? Is it being able to kind of dive into all these worlds of It's a Wonderful Binge, She-Hulk? Is that the best part about it?
The best part for me is getting in and just meeting people who also love doing what you do.
Whoa.
And then
that's a good answer.
It's true. It's like you just want to, it's like growing up. Sometimes you don't grow up around the people who are doing or liking the exact same things you like. And it's just kind of like where you are. But when you go into this kind of business, you're around those people who all came from wherever to do that thing because they love it. And it's just their passion. And that's my favorite.
That's an unreal answer. Because I ask that question a lot and you get the typical, like, it's fun. You know, you're playing pretend and like, you're like diving in all these worlds. You're like, you meet people who also like what you do. Like, that is like a top-notch answer.
Oh.
That is amazing. I mean, the film's dropping. It's a Wonderful Binge. It's dropping December 9th on Hulu, which is exciting.
Right.
And Patty, thank you so much for your time. It was so great chatting with you.
It was so nice talking to you, Petey.
Absolutely. Your Instagram account is just your name or like Patty Guggenheim, something Patty Guggenheim?
Patrisket.
Okay, so not... But if they put Patty Guggenheim, they'll find it.
Yeah.
Okay. I just totally just botched that. Well, your Instagram account is like Patty Guggenheim Patrisket.
My Instagram handle is pattyguggenheim.com. I'm just kidding.
It's Patrisket. Oh my goodness. Well, this has been Popternative. YouTube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. Catch Patty Guggenheim in It's a Wonderful Binge, premiering on Hulu December 9th. Until next time, this is Patty Guggenheim and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.